Hello, everyone. Don't mind hair. I have don't know what to say here. Yeah, hello everyone. I have been, how should I say this, making videos. And as you can see by the title of this video, I have to do schoolwork. What? Okay, schoolwork and YouTube together don't equal fun times. That's what most people say. I want to test that. So today, I'm going to do schoolwork and YouTube and see how it works. Now I gotta watch a couple of videos called TED Talk. For any of you who do not know this, no, I'm not trying to copyright his shit, whatever YouTube says. It's kind of just what I have to. TED Talk is kind of like, how should I say this? You know what? I wish I had a live stream software that way I would be able to show you the TED Talk video. But TED Talk is mostly just a person. Well, it's not even a person. It's a collab of a company that brings in certain people that tell you certain things like who, what, where, and why, or like what fear is supposed to be, long stories, all that. I have to get some stuff done, or else I'm gonna fail my class. I'm an 11th grader, okay? I may not want to graduate to the 12th grade, but it's an accomplishment for me to do that. So I'm just gonna, work and do YouTube at the same time. I know this video came out very weirdly considering that I had a Red Dead Redemption video come out like 4 days ago. But I must say that I think this is a good start because like next week I have a couple more videos coming out, a Red Dead Redemption and a State of Decay video. So be prepared for that. Mixer is getting easier on me too. So that's a start, I guess. Don't know why I brought that up. Oh, it is working. That's good. I just wanted to look at my YouTube live stream to see if it was, not glitching out or anything. So, yeah. Hello, new viewers. Hello, two new viewers. How are you doing? Don't mind me. I'm just eating a sandwich. Yeah, it's really hard to eat. What the heck? So crunchy. Yeah. It's supposed to sound like a rock. It's supposed to, be able to do this. Yeah. It's supposed to be able to do this. This side right here, I can't even scrunch it down. In fact, gosh, I can't even break it off. I'm trying, okay? I'm not faking it. This is stone. I broke my hand. Oh yeah, I bruised my foot. I don't know why. Alright. On to schoolwork. No. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna use my phone to look at your guys' comments, okay? I'm recording off of my Chromebook. So oh god, brain fog. Anyways, so I'm gonna be using my Chromebook. So if my stream lags at all, because I'm streaming off my Chromebook right now. So if my stream lags at all, I will, I guess, comment me because I'll be looking at my phone frequently to see what you guys are trying to comment. So I'm gonna get on to that thing that me do, which is called work, school work. The number one thing a human being can't survive without. Well, not a human being. My father can survive without it because he's already graduated. Me, I can't because I'm 12. 12. I am not 12. I am 17. I may act like a 12-year-old, but no, I'm not 12. Get that spaghetti out of what the heck? It's growing again. 3 viewers. Is my dad on? What about that? My stream chat might be screwing up on me again because I don't see anybody texting. I'm gonna get a quench my thirst with a good old Sprite. Not sponsored by him, of course. Oh, I wish I was, though. I drink this Sprite every day. Tastes like not shit, actually. It tastes good. Sprite tastes a whole lot like mist. For us Americans, we know what mist is. For you foreigners, I don't know. Do you have mist over? I know you guys have Sprite. For any foreigners not from the United States who watch this, comment down below sometime about what pops you have. Because I was playing a video game yesterday and I was talking to this kid from Texas. You know what Texas is? It's an American state. Someone less than World War, no, not World War II. The Civil War back in 1960. Um, yes. Sorry for not speaking at all. I'm just enjoying this sandwich. Man, I cannot explain the savory taste of this sandwich. This sandwich. Oh god, I'm German. Oh man, this savory taste. This savory taste. Ooh, don't do that. Yeah, right now. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making a rubric. Yeah, I'll show you it. I'm making this. You'll laugh at it. It's very small. This puny little rubric right here. See that? Yeah, right there. Sorry if you couldn't see it correctly. I don't know how this thing, because it legs out. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, I should eat a lot slower. This thing, an average live stream, it always lags out a few seconds slower than the original time. I think that's because of like how it works. It does the same in Mixer when I do videos off that thing. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, YouTube fans, I have a Mixer account, same name as this, and it gets an average of 3 views every live stream I send out, which is like every time I post a video. So, bravo me. I'm still wondering about Twitch, but I don't know. Twitch may be something I'd like to do, but Mixer seems to be easier. I don't know why. Yeah. So you guys comment down below about like Mixer and like what should I use from now on, like Mixer or Twitch? Which one would be easier? Because Mixer's easy enough for me right now. Like I'm not only am I making videos from Mixer, I'm getting views from Mixer. And I guess that's good. I mean, I think it's good for me because, like, I guess I like Mixer. It's easy. And I can also make past live streams when I'm done with streaming off my Xbox. I can download the stream and edit it into what I want and then post it on YouTube, which is what I've been doing. There you go. I revealed my secret of how I'm making YouTube videos now. Enjoy it. Have fun. Mixer, don't punish me. I'm sorry. Or, well, do punish me, I guess. Who knows? Huh? Hi, Kill Joker. I hi. Sorry. Hi, Killer Joker King. Killer. Wait, this is weird. Killer Joker Kid King. Very good name. Better than mine. Couldn't think of it myself. Sorry for the Donald Trump way. We will build a wall. This is a free country. Number one thing I like about the United States is that you can criticize anybody in the entire world and you won't get arrested. Well, unless you decide to criticize them so badly that their world turns upside down. Then you could be filed for something. Cling? That's cling, right? Sorry if I'm not saying that right. I always want to say clong, but that's bad. I think it's cling. I don't know. You guys can read it for me. 4 views. Nice. Alright. I think you've got enough. What else I need to do? English. P3. It's P3RNONCD. Don't know how to say those words. Colin. Nice. I'm a little concerned that I might get a couple of YouTube copyrights because, like, some of the stuff, I don't know if it's like a trademark or not. That's what I'm concerned about because I don't want to show you guys some, like, this right here. I don't know the name of it anymore. Who's this? No, sweet, luscious taste of Sprite. Excuse me, senor. Who are you? I don't know. Whoever it was, I don't care. Anyways, question answered clearly. I don't. Oh, I'm supposed to make myself some of these. So that means I gotta go read the story. Ooh, I love reading. Do I gotta choose one of these? Cookie. Yeah, if you hear something in the background, that's my sister. What is this? Your. Oh. Alright, I get it. Look, it's all enough. Yeah. The story of quarantine, yes. Instead of calling this, why the hell am I doing schoolwork and YouTube? I should have called this quarantine / schooling, right? Because it is frustrating as shit. Because if I don't do some of this work, I won't graduate. And I'll become a incomplete student, I guess is what I'd call it. Which is not good. I mean, I had almost all A minuses last quarter, which is like 4 weeks ago. I mean, the quarantine's been on for like 4 or 5 weeks, but it's been on for almost 2 months now. It acts like it's been on for close to a year because of the reaction to it. So choose one of the TED Talks. Alright. I choose you. Alright, I gotta mute this one right here. Why do you say you're connected to a headset? You're not connected. You're connected. Well, you're not connected to a headset. You're connected to a camera and a mic. There we go. Oh, yeah. What did I reach out? I didn't see anything. Hope Talk. This thing that I'm watching right here is called My Details. Oh, My Identity is a Superpower. That's the name. Don't make it to Hollywood. Kind of sounds like me in YouTube. Ah, yes. I always do sometimes. I'm like Jacksepticeye from YouTube. Every 5 minutes, I feel like I just want to scream out as loud as I can. No, shut up. I'm going to talk for a second. This is YouTube time. I always get so frustrated. Because, like, I wish I had padding all over in this room. You know, like, when those insane asylums where they have, like, that padding? I want, like, 3 inches of that padding right there. That way I can just scream as loud as I can. Because I live in, like, not the hood, but I live in a small community. There's the houses, like, here and here, all in front of me. So if I scream, I'm gonna have the cops called on me. So I have to keep it quiet. So, yes. Several inches of padding, and then I can scream as loud as Jacksepticeye. Give me the viewers and subscribers and watch time, and I can get the padding, and you guys can hear me scream as loud as you want. Last time I screamed out loud was in a video with my friends, and then I had the neighbors come up to me and ask me why was I screaming. It sounded like gunshots. Oh, that one came 2 minutes ago. Alright, back to the video so I can understand it. What the? She's Mexican! Holy shit! Alright. So this guy. Oh, my grandma's calling me. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice. Anyways, so this girl right here, I don't know if you guys are hearing this because it's close to my mic, but she wanted to become an actress. And the first audition she got was to become a actress in like commercials for like bail bonds or insurance or something. And when she got done doing the commercial, they asked her to act more Latina. I mean, not Latina. Act more Latina. What was it? You know what Mexicans are, right? There's a different word for them. And she's that, and he kept telling her to act more like that. And she said that, do you want me to say it in Spanish? And he's like, no, say it in English. I just want you to act more Mexican. And I'm like, how can she do that without having... You get what I'm slapping on here, right? It makes no sense. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the video and I'll tell you all the other surprising things. I'll see if you guys... I don't know if you guys can hear this or not.
There was a long and awkward silence, and then finally, okay, sweetie, never mind. Thank you for coming in. Bye. It took me most of the car ride home to realize that by sound more Latina, she was asking me to speak in broken English. And I couldn't figure out why the fact that I was an actual, real-life, authentic Latina didn't really seem to matter. Anyway, I didn't get the job. I didn't get a lot of the jobs people were willing to see me for. The gangbanger's girlfriend, the sassy shoplifter, pregnant chola #2. These were the kinds of roles that existed for someone like me, someone they looked at and saw as too brown, too fat, too poor, too unsophisticated.
Wow.
These roles were stereotypes and couldn't have been further from my own reality or from the roles I dreamt of playing. I wanted to play people who were complex and multidimensional, people who existed in the center of their own lives, not cardboard cutouts that stood in the background of someone else's.
Sounds like me and you
say
too.
that to my manager, that's the first.
Huh? Good. Bring him over to me.
Can you make it?
What do you do?
Can you make it?
Alright, one sec, guys. I gotta go see what's happening. What do you do with Loki? If she jumps,
Are you that?
and she looks like it.
Why is it great?
Careful, watch her. Alright, I'm back. An asshole cat decided to try and, my cat decided to try and jump out of a 2-floor window. It's Saber. He might do it again, but I got my sister on it, so. Very weird. Burpsies.
And I pay to help.
Alright, back to this.
His response was, someone has to tell that girl she has unrealistic expectations.
Oh, that sounds like me.
And he wasn't wrong. I mean, I fired him, but he wasn't wrong. Because whenever I did try to get a role that wasn't a poorly written stereotype, I would hear, we're not looking to cast this role diversely. Or, we love her, but she's too specifically ethnic. Or, unfortunately, we already have one Latino in this movie. I kept receiving the same message again and again and again.
Wow.
That my identity was an obstacle I had to overcome. And so I thought, come at me, obstacle. I'm an American. My name is America. I trained my whole life for this. I'll just follow the playbook. I'll work harder. And so I did. I worked my hardest to overcome all the things that people said were wrong with me. I stayed out of the sun so that my skin wouldn't get too brown. I straightened my curls into submission. I constantly tried to lose weight. I bought fancier and more expensive clothes, all so that when people looked at me, they wouldn't see a too fat, too brown, too poor Latina. They would see what I was capable of. And maybe they would give me a chance. And in an ironic twist of fate, when I finally did.
Number one thing I hate is that when people look at you and they see like the way of how you look, they like let's say you have poor clothes and your face is not what they're looking for, they instantly judge you. They think that you're useless, but they don't see what you actually are made of. They always judge a book by its cover. Don't do that. See what they're worth first. Like, for anyone who's watching this who would probably have as a boss or something, don't just throw someone out of the book by just looking at them. Doing that is practically judging a book. Like, oh, you look like, just look at this person. Like, if you look at me and see that he's just too ugly, throw him out of here. But then, like, if you look at him and say he doesn't look too great, well, let's see what he has. And if he has something good, great, I'll have him, no matter how bad he looks. If not that, who cares? But just like, that's what I hate is people always judge a person. People always judge a book by its cover and not by its pages. And the metaphorically saying is that People always judge people by their appearance, not by their character and how they act. Like you guys see me. When you guys looked at me in the beginning, how did you think I was? An idiot and a person who didn't know how to do YouTube. Then you guys gave me a chance, and you guys somewhat like me, so that's why you're subscribed to me. Right? You know what I'm trying to say, though, right? That's what always frustrates me. Hello. You want to say hi? You're on camera.
Are you ready?
Not on camera. When you get over here, you will be.
I'm fine. What are you doing?
YouTube. Did you not look at the live streams, Dave? It's doing YouTube and work at the same time. What is this?
Someone watching?
No, there's like 5 people watching.
Nice. Because you were talking to yourself. Loki wants your windows open.
Yeah, so she can jump out my window?
No.
You remember that last incident? You know, World War Fleas?
Put it on the top.
I don't want to get World War Fleas.
You want to open. Don't you, Loki? Don't.
Put the screen on too. That way she.
Open down there. Here.
No, Abby, don't do. I don't want her in that hole again. If she gets in
You
there.
can't even fit there anymore.
Oh yeah, good point. Don't mind my
She's
sister.
so
She's just
fat.
being an asshole.
Loki, wait for me.
What the hell are you doing? Here I am trying to give an informational speech, and then I have this one. Yeah, but like, I understand her. She's expecting to get the best role right off the bat. But like, there are people like how I was saying, there are people like that though. I'm talking about like how I would feel. Like to me, I expect like if I do become a popular YouTuber, I expect it to gradually come in like the next 7-8 years. Not now.
Get back in.
I guess that's what they. Yeah, you do got a point there. That's how she was reacting, I guess.
Eh.
Are you having fun there, getting in and out of my window?
Yes. Cat wants that go. She's not going with that go.
Okay. Jesus. Oh, and now you closed the window. You just opened it.
Here, I'll help you out, buddy.
Oh my god, it hurts. It hurts.
There, it's beautiful.
Jesus. I think my curtains are out to get me.
They are going to gradually come.
Hey, say hi on camera.
Okay, bye.
Ugh. Sisters. Here you are trying to make an informational speech. Then all of a sudden your sister comes in barging, opening up your window, having a cat crawl out into a hole. Your sister throwing through a window, grabs the cat, throws it back. That's a cat. No! Oh, you asshole, Loki. Oh my god. God damn it, Loki. You guys are still on. My god. Oh my god. Stop trying to eat me. Abby, I fucking hate you. God. Brings the cat in to be annoying. Oh, Loki, please scratch the stand again. I know, but can you tell that I'm in the middle of work and YouTube? Let me guess, Grandma. I bet you my grandma's on this one. Let me guess. You're watching the live stream right now. I am working. And yes, I'll call you back in a minute. Probably right now. Actually, I'll call you back right now. Actually, she's gonna hate this. Hey, Grandma.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. When you get a chance, give me a call, okay?
All right.
Bye-bye.
But oh yeah, I'm doing work and YouTube, as you could tell by the title.
Okie doke.
All right. Well, see ya.
Yep, bye-bye.
Bye. I'm telling you, she is like very nervous about having her face out on YouTube, and like, I don't blame her. That can hurt you. Okay, here I am. I'm like a freaking politician. I swear, when I have my mind set on something, like, I say it. Why? Okay, screw being a YouTuber. Why not a politician? I scream out as loud as I possibly can about something. But then in the long run, I feel shitty about it. Like I don't deserve saying it. Whatever. I'll get back to the video.
Get a role that would make all my dreams come true. It was a role that required me to be exactly who I was. Anna in Real Women Have Curves was a brown, poor, fat Latina.
Do you know? Well,
I had never seen anyone like her, anyone like me, existing in the center of her own life story.
alright. My question is, if she wanted to become an actress, sorry, and she was whining all about that, why is she now a part of TED Talk, talking about a past life? Is it because she wants people to know, like, that even though, like what I was saying, people judge you and say that you need to change this or like do that, or like you're not what they're looking for, you should not really let that bother you, because like you don't need to change who you really are. That's why I'm not trying to employ anything. Not apply anything. Well, employ means the same thing. Whatever. I'm not trying to apply anything. I'm just saying what I think she's trying to say. Like, you don't need to change the way of how you are, or like you don't need to change a lot about you, because no, like you're always useful. And like, how should I say this? This is how I think of a human being, especially like me. We were put on this earth for a reason. It may be a stupid reason, or it may be a good reason. Who cares? Who knows? But we're on this earth for a reason. It may be to set a demonstration to the world or to someone. It may be to invent something and be noticed, or maybe to change something that'll happen in the future. Who knows? We're all here for a reason. We all play out our life until the end and see what we do. And the like. How should I say this? Here's my YouTube channel, right? Past experiences of videos. When my channel dies, or if I pass on from YouTube, I leave a, how should I say this? Kind of like a statue of my past life, of what I've done in the past, like what I've done to change YouTube and my viewers in a way, I guess, is how I say this. And like, I look back at that, and I still do today, and it would inspire either someone else or just sit there and be a reminder of a person who tried to become a YouTuber and put a hard effort into it. It's like a, what do you call that? Like, oh, I'm trying to remember those words. This is the thing. I'm an averagely intelligent person. So when I try to say something very useful, I say it almost completely useful because I don't know the correct words for some of them. Because like, because I've been to Washington D.C. Think of that wall right there, with all the soldiers that passed on that died in the Vietnam War and World War II and all that. That is set there as a reminder to the past, to what has happened back then. This right here, like most YouTube channels, are almost like that on a certain person or a certain group or a certain company. After they're done with it, they just leave. I don't know how to say the word I'm trying to say. What they leave, not scars, but like they leave. I don't know the word. Anyways, I'm gonna stop this thing here. Like, man, I never thought I was this good of a politician. Yeah, I don't know the word, so you guys will probably figure it out. But I'm gonna get back on this. So yeah. Oh yeah, and judging by you knowing what she said, I think you guys can hear this just fine. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to this.
I traveled throughout the US and to multiple countries with this film where people, regardless of their age, ethnicity, body type, saw themselves in Anna, a 17-year-old chubby Mexican-American girl struggling against cultural norms to fulfill her unlikely dream. In spite of what I had been told my whole life,
And also sometimes I
I
think
saw
about
firsthand
racism.
that people actually did want to see stories about people like me, and that my unrealistic expectations to see myself authentically represented in the culture were other people's expectations too. Real Women Have Curves was a critical, cultural, and financial success. Great, I thought. We did it. We proved our stories have value. Things are going to change now. But I watched as very little happened. There was no watershed.
That is my sister in the background. If you guys could hear that. All I can hear right now is just screaming because she's playing a game called Dying Light that I played myself. And one of these days I'll put that on YouTube for you guys. But Dying Light is a zombie first-person apocalypto game. It is actually kind of fun. If I bring out you guys would probably know Dying Light. It ain't the second one, it's the first. But I don't know if you guys can hear her, but she is screaming about something. I don't know what she's dreaming about, but I think she probably found the zombies and unliving the survivor. Hey, Abby, did you find that survivor that was infected and died horribly in the long run? Oh, did you have the game public? Good for you. Alright, well, back to video.
No one in the industry was rushing to tell more stories about the audience that was hungry and willing to pay to see them. 4 years later, when I got to play Ugly Betty, I saw the same phenomenon play out. Ugly Betty premiered in the US to 16 million viewers and was... 4 years later, when I got to play Ugly Betty, I saw the same phenomenon play out.
Okay, that is getting paused and shown to the audience because, by God, creepy as hell. Maybe. Oh, no, we gotta put it closer. Maybe you guys can see that. Oh, God damn it, camera. Alright, never mind, you can't see it. But he's creepy. Braces, eyes up. Glasses more just straightened than mine. Hair is just about as long as my sister's hair. But yeah, back to the video.
Ugly Betty premiered in the US to 16 million viewers and was nominated for 11 Emmys in its first year.
Oh, so she was an actor. Plus.
But in spite of Ugly Betty's success, there would not be another television show led by a Latina actress on American television for 8 years.
How? I see
It's been 12 years.
I see. I mean, like, you know Gabriel Iglesias, right? He leads his own TV. Well, not. Yeah, it is. It's a Netflix series. Gabriel Iglesias. He's a comedian. I watch him every once in a while just because his jokes are too hilarious. He's a Latino comedian. He came straight from Mexico, actually. I don't even know how I managed to become an American because, like, he literally came from Mexico. and he has his own. Why is she saying that there was no one else? Because when did she looks like she's in her early 20s, late 20s, so it might have been around the 1980s or 90s, which would be, well, that would be around the time when most Americans made movies instead of foreigners. Yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't argue, because she's making a good point.
Since I became the first and only Latina to ever win an Emmy in a lead category.
Good job.
That is not a point of pride. That is a point of deep frustration. Not because awards prove our worth, but because who we see thriving in the world teaches us how to see ourselves, how to think about our own value, how to dream about our future.
Rewards. Poof. If I had myself a diamond play button, which will never happen, but if I had that, I wouldn't think of it as a reward. I think of it and thank my viewers themselves, because they were the ones who gave me the opportunity to have this. So I wouldn't think of it I would think of it an achievement to myself, because I was able to entertain you guys if this actually happens. But I would mostly thank you guys all the way, because without you guys, how could I get it? Because how could I get a diamond play button without an audience, without people who either love my work, like my work, or just want to support a kid who is trying to figure out how his life works? Now, I'm not saying I know for a fact I'm not gonna get a diamond play button, but if I do get one, I would want to hug every single one of my 10 million subscribers, because I think that's how you get it. And tell them thank you. That's how it works. That's how it would work for me. I wouldn't think of it as a selfish achievement saying, "Woo, I did this all by myself." No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. To me, that's not how it works. I'd give my entire audience credit, because they'd either had the courage or sorry, that was just my sheet coming off my bed for some reason. As I said, my studio used to be over there until my laptop took a crap on me. So now I gotta use this. But yeah, you know what I'm trying to say though. I would applaud, and I wouldn't think that I'm worthy of it. I think of you guys, honestly. If I had 10 million of those diamond plate buttons, I'd give it to you guys, because you guys deserve it more than I did. I'm just a content creator here. I'm giving you entertainment. You should deserve this, because you had you had the courage and the not vigor. That's creepy. But the satisfaction of subscribing to me. Yeah. Those are words, but you know what I'm trying to say, hopefully. So yeah, I wouldn't think of it as I wouldn't just applaud myself in getting it. I'd applaud you guys the most, because without you, I couldn't get it. Just right now, if I get 100, I think it's 100,000 subscribers or something. I don't know if it's watch time. I could get a golden play button, but I don't know how to get those. I gotta look that up. But yeah, I almost peaked at 100 subscribers once, but then it died. So yeah, anybody who wants to subscribe to my channel, subscribe. All right, back onto the video.
And anytime I begin to doubt that, I remember that there was a little girl living in the Swat Valley of Pakistan. And somehow she got her hands on some DVDs of an American television show in which she saw her own dream of becoming a writer reflected. In her autobiography, Malala wrote, "I'd become interested in journalism after seeing how my own words could make a difference, and also from watching the Ugly Betty DVDs about life at an American magazine."
That's cool. See, she made a change in the world. We're all put on this world for a reason.
17 years of my career, I have witnessed the power our voices have when they can access presence in the culture. I've seen it. I've lived it. We've all seen it in
Oh, I've seen
entertainment,
our
in
culture.
politics, in business, in social change. We cannot deny it. Presence creates possibility. But for the last 17 years, I've also heard the same excuses for why some of us can access presence in the culture and some of us can't. Our stories don't have an audience. Our experiences won't resonate in the mainstream. Our voices are too big a financial risk. Just a few years ago, my agent called to explain to me why I wasn't getting a role in a movie. He said they loved you and they really, really do want to cast diversely, but the movie isn't financeable until they cast the white role first.
I don't know what financeable means. What
He
is
delivered
those
the
words?
message with a broken heart and with a tone that communicated, I understand how messed up this is. But nonetheless, just like hundreds of times before, I felt the tears roll down my face and the pang of rejection rise up in me, and then the voice of shame scolding me, you are a grown woman. Stop crying over a job. I went through this process for years of accepting the failure as my own and then feeling deep shame that I couldn't overcome the obstacles. But this time I heard a new voice.
I like it. I mean, like, of course she's gonna tell herself what she did wrong, but like, think of it this way. Most obstacles are when a person does not accept you into a job or something. Sometimes it's probably just not your fault that you're not accepted. It's probably just because, like I said before, they are either hate people that look like you, they don't want to have a bad reputation, or they're just judging a book by its cover. So, yeah. Sometimes, sometimes when you don't get a job, don't think of it as in like it's your fault. It might just be like, honestly, their fault. They're the guy who won't accept you. You might have something that they really need, and they threw you out just for the way of how you looked or like how you acted. Like I'm always worried about getting a job because I'm worried that I'm gonna screw up and like be embarrassed or like never gonna let this one down for the mistake I've made. That's why I'm so worried to get a job because I don't know how bosses would react to a 17-year-old who's never had a job in his life. The only thing he's ever done was mow lawns and do this for a living. Yes. So like, yeah, that's like, I'm always scared to get. This turned into like watching a video and a therapy class for me. I do not know why. I mean, like, man, YouTube and homework is the bestest thing. Why don't I do this more? Anyways, I'm always scared about getting a job because like I'm always worried that like how will they react? How will the job work? Will I be taught correctly? Will they teach me how to do the job, or will they like just leave me to fly blind, and then all of a sudden I find out about it the wrong way, and then they get pissed at me and fire me. But then they really can't do that because like it in the American forced, well, not American forced labor, but in the labor rights, you can't really force a guy who doesn't know what he's doing and then like makes a mistake, although you never trained him yourself. Like I could probably get on that case for that. But like, yeah, that's why I'm scared about getting a job. Now I bet you when I get a job, it probably won't be like this because I'm thinking about trying to get one sometime. But if I get a job, it's probably not gonna be like what I'm seeing here. I mean, not what I'm seeing, like what I'm thinking here. Like the people are probably gonna be very helpful. They're probably gonna be lenient for the first couple of days, and then after that, when I get my bearings, they'll be more stricter and try to keep me from making mistakes. And by that chance, I'll know what I'm doing and I can do the job for as long as I feel. That's what I feel and what I want a job to be. But I still have that fear in the back of my head that it's gonna be practically almost like slave labor. To where like if you make a mistake, you get scolded by being fired or being yelled at, and then you'll be embarrassed in front of your code workers. That's what I'm scared about. Like I'm always a nervous wreck. I hated that. I used to be a nervous wreck on YouTube too. Like I was always worried, like is my hair not good? The video that was the video not good? That used to be me. Now I just don't care what I could throw anything out on YouTube now, and like if I don't really like it's not bad to me. Like if this right here, I bet you is like probably one of the bestest things I've made in a while. But like my Call of Duty videos that I've made without me talking in them. Like I didn't like the videos, but I said it was content and at least I'm trying my best with what I have. That's how I was reacting to YouTube. When I was younger, I used to think that I just not younger, like a year ago, honestly, a year and a half ago now, because like this channel is like 2 years old now, almost 2.5 years old, almost 3 years old actually. No, is it 3? I don't know. It was made of May 21st, 2018. May 21st, year old. I think it's 2 years old. I think it's a year and a half is what I'm thinking. But anyways, yeah. When I was first a baby channel, I was always worried about like it's videos now. But I had a lot of energy. More energy than I do now. I always had so much energy in those videos. I don't know why. Like in these videos I have some energy, but not as much as I used to. I used to be so eager to make a video. I used to have so many ideas. Then all of a sudden, after that computer crash from my bestest friend Xander Fire, who is no longer with us, R.I.P. But after that, I just started slowing down on YouTube, and then I always got nervous, like I'd forget about it. So then I got that tower, and I was fine with YouTube. I made YouTube videos. I did great. But then all of a sudden the computer crashed and then something bad happened in my life and then like everything just gone. Like I was changed forever after that. Like the computer died and then something changed in my life and now I'm just this. I'm like excited like my younger self sometimes, but then I'm also lazy like my other self sometimes. So like yeah, I kind of forgot what I was putting this conversation because I had a major brain fog there. But yeah, you know what I was trying to say. It was like I was always nervous about that stuff, and now I just like I appreciate what I'm doing right now. I always appreciate what I'm putting out because like I know I'm trying. Because like if I wasn't trying, of course I'd feel like shit. And I wouldn't even really want to put this video out if I wasn't trying. Right now I'm trying to make a good argument or like a good pick me up for myself and my viewers. So yeah, I feel pretty good about this video. Same for all my other videos that I've put out for the past couple of months. I feel good about it because I was trying. I kept trying because like if as you see, I found another way of how to make recording videos from Mixer. That's me trying. And then as long as if you try, you can always find out new things to overcome the obstacles that are in your way. Like I bet you in the next 2 years, I'll find a way of how to live stream video games to YouTube. Who knows? If I get a job, I'll figure out a way of how to get a padded room so I can scream as loud as I want, like what Kill Choker wanted. So yeah, and like in a couple more years, maybe I'll be able to have my own recording studio, have a better computer. So you guys, I wanted to sit on my bed like this. Maybe you guys can see me in that corner over there with a good background. Who knows? Let's just see how it works. But yes. Anyways, yes, I'm just gonna shut up now because I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to make. Oh, this is what I mean by being a good politician. I get into these tangents and I just like go no matter what. I don't give a shit if I'm wasting people's time. I just speak. So, anyways, let's get back into this. I'm sorry.
A voice that said, I'm tired. I've had enough. A voice that understood my tears and my pain were not about losing a job. They were about what was actually being said about me, what had been said about me my whole life by executives and producers and directors and writers and agents and managers and teachers and friends and family, that I was a person of less value. I thought sunscreen and straightening irons would bring about change in this deeply entrenched value system. But what I realized in that moment was that I was never actually asking the system to change. I was asking it to let me in. And those aren't the same thing.
No.
I couldn't change what a system believed about me while I believed what the system believed about me. And I did. I, like everyone around me, believed that it wasn't possible for me to exist in my dream as I was. And I went about trying to make myself invisible.
No, I'm not crying. It's just
What this revealed to me was that
tired
it
now
is
because it's
possible
getting boring.
to be the
I use up all my
person
brain
who
power to say
genuinely
those weird
wants to
arguments
see
that I
change,
said.
while also being the person whose actions keep things the way they are. And what it's led me to believe is that change isn't going to come by identifying the good guys and the bad guys. That conversation lets us all off the hook because most of us are neither one of those. Change will come when each of us has the courage to question our own fundamental values and beliefs, and then see to it that our actions lead to our best intentions. I am just one of millions of people who have been told that in order to fulfill my dreams, in order to contribute my talents to the world, I have to resist the truth of who I am.
No.
I, for one, am ready to stop resisting.
Stop resisting the true you.
Existing as my full and authentic self. If I could go back and say anything.
Oh, that made me think. Yeah, out of my entire 17 years, I've never been told to. What was those words she said again?
That 9-year-old dancing in the den.
What did she say again?
If I could, the truth of who I am.
Yeah.
I've been told that in order to fulfill my dreams.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So like, why would you want to resist the truth about you? Why would you want to resist like the true you, like how you talk, how you be, how your thoughts process? Stop resisting the true you. Like the true you may be useful somehow. I mean, like if it's a suicidal maniac, that true you just get help. Like try to go find someone to help you. But the true, like the person who like always supports, like for me when I was in school, I always used to, every time I saw someone cry, even if it was one of my bullies, I used to always want to see if he was like okay or something. And I was always a supportive person, just like I am right now. I'm saying bullshit to you guys to try and just let steam out or something. I don't know, but I'm like, yeah, I never resisted being my true self, because like in my school, I always had the temptations to change myself into being something that I'm not, but I always just kept sticking with the true me, the person that I am. And the true me may not be the best thing on earth, but like you can't change everything on you. The only thing you can change is like the way of how you say things. You can't change how you look. You need to have plastic surgery for that, which costs money. I don't have that, so I won't do that. And even if I did the money for it, I wouldn't want to do that because I'm fine with the face I have right now. You can change your hairdo, but that will not change, your entire body. Like if I had a different hairdo, it would probably change me in a way, I guess. Not in the way of how I speak and talk and think, just in the way of how my looks are. But yeah, like don't resist the true you. If it's a good person, don't resist it. If it's a person like who's suffering from suicidal thoughts or actions or like any of that, I'm sorry, but you might have to resist that. You need to get help if you have that. Like don't. I'm not a good person to give advice about that stuff, so don't ask me about that. But like, yeah, if you have that type of trouble, just like try to resist that type of temptation. And if you can't, just like call that hotline. Like I forget the name of the hotline, but like call some of they got hotlines and all that to help you. So if you have that type of problem, just call them. They know more about that type of stuff than I do, so go for them. It's like I think there was one that I have at my school. I think it's oh no, the okay to say one is about bullying. So then there's that one. I forget the name of it. Uh, then there was this saying on this one thing that says like it's okay to not be okay because like there's always people out there that would like to support you and help you. If you're in a troubling time, there's always someone out there that wants to help you. So like yeah, like I don't know the hotlines to some of these things for those of you who actually do suffer from depression or any of that, but like yeah, like man, I'm sorry, I'm off topic again, but like man, I opened up a new version of myself in this video. No idea why I did this, but I think it helped me open up different things in my YouTube channel. I don't know why. Alright, back to the video because I don't know why I talked. I'm sorry for causing so much like disturbance in the video. Here you go. I'm sorry.
To contribute my talents to the world, I have to resist the truth of who I am. I, for one, am ready to stop resisting and to start existing as my full and authentic self.
I'm eating cello now too, so.
If I could go back and say anything to that 9-year-old dancing in the den, dreaming her dreams, I would say, my identity is not my obstacle. My identity is my superpower. Because the truth is, I am what the world looks like. You are what the world looks like. Collectively, we are what the world actually looks like. And in order
Correct.
for our systems to reflect that, they don't have to create a new reality. They just have to stop resisting the one we already live in. Thank you.
For those of you who are watching the live stream, applaud with me. That was a good video. Alright. That was up a TED Talk. I'll give you a link in the description to this thing just for that way if you guys want to watch this video in general, I'll give you a link to this in the description at the end of the live stream. But yeah. This thing opened up a lot of new things about me. My mom always said that I'd be a good politician, like someone who would always like to express his feelings without being scared to say it. Although I sometimes am scared to say it because I'm worried about the outcome. But saying it on YouTube seems to be easier because like it seemed like there was an outcome for a little while, but then like now they're all gone. Yeah, I don't know why everybody's gone now. But yeah, if you guys heard everything I was talking about, thank you all. I'm still going to be on for a little while. I just got to start working. That was a good video. That made me think. Made me open up about a lot of, how should I say it? A lot of things about me. Made me say more life things. My God, this actually, it's a weird feeling of like appreciation and like unleashing another side of me that I never really actually have done throughout the past 2 years of me being on YouTube. I've never done this type of thing before. Like, this is new to me. So, like, it's a sort of appreciation that I managed to keep my head while I was saying all this stuff. And even though there may have been some bullshit things that I said in some of those things, I'm sorry if there was, but, like, it's the first time. So, like, yeah, it's kind of cool there. I didn't know I could do that. So, yeah, now I'm going to go work. Okay. So so you must answer both these questions here about this thing. Oh no, I'm sorry. I gotta choose an article next by the looks of it. Let's see. Choose two. What? Choose one of these two articles. Self-resistance or confronting English. Again, if you guys have not known this, me and my reading skills do not go together greatly. So yeah. What other type of shit did we put on here that I didn't look at? Yeah, and like he said before, and like Kill Joker said before, you can't stop. You have to start from the bottom to rise up to the top. It's the same in video games too. When you first come out, you're always at the bottom, which is probably at negative 100. But if you put effort, if you put time, if you put like stuff, you will work your way up. Take YouTube for an instant. When I first came on YouTube, I had no one besides me and my friend Xander Fire. We were the only two people who supported ourselves. I inspired him to make YouTube videos. He inspired me. It was like a working duo until that bullshit thing happened, and now I don't hate him now, but like I still have how should I say this? My relationship with him is wavy, I guess, because like I don't know, like I still have those things in the back of my head that he's done a while ago. Oh, it's like what 2 years ago now since he's done that, and like I still can't get over it because he's done it over and over and over again until finally he just gave up on it because he needed a friend. But like now you're worried that like is he just trying to like bring you off guard again so he could do the same shit over again? That's why I'm really not like I'm always on guard when he's talking with me, when he's trying to tell me to do things. I'm always on guard about it because I'm worried that he's gonna do something stupid again. But yeah, that's why. But what was I trying to say again? I'm sorry, I lost my thought process. But what was that? Yeah. So like when me and my YouTube channel, I started from the bottom, right? I'm from the bottom. I'm still in the bottom half. It's like a 1 in a million chance that I'll become a popular YouTuber because like here, let me tell you a thing that my father told me. It really made me think about how YouTube ranks work. If you think of my rank, I'm probably like what? Probably 100 above the last, which I don't even know how many YouTube channels are out. I could look this up, but don't want to. But like how should I say this? Like my dad said that like there's already the top dogs on YouTube, and most of us already know the top dogs. I know a couple of them because I watch them. But like if one of those top dogs gets picked off, then another person from the mild half will take their place, of course, because the viewers need to find a new thing. And then that'll make a space for more useless people like me to come up in the, gaming world or the YouTube world. But until one of those top dogs come off, I don't think I'll ever be able to become noticed very well. I guess that'd be a good way of how to say it. But yeah, that's how I'd say. So yeah, that's what my dad was telling me, and he ain't lying. That is truthful how the YouTube rank system works. It's really odd. Cause like I hardly have any viewers. Like 5 people are watching this video out of the 95 subscribers I have, which I know over 30 of those are fake for my friend Alex. Sorry, Xander Fire. But then I have like 20 to 30 subscribers that are real because they're either relatives or friends or like some sort of people from Facebook, yeah, Facebook. But they don't watch my videos much because like it's probably not entertaining to them because they already have one of the top dogs they're watching to. Not watching to, watching English. And then like it's also because my recording software and my stuff that I have isn't as good as it should. Or it needs to be. But as the more money you get, the more higher you get, the more stuff you can get, which means the more you can progress higher and higher. I'm still stuck at a certain spot in my YouTube channel. I'm still stuck in a certain threshold that I cannot, or sorry, I'm still stuck in a certain obstacle in my YouTube channel that I can't overcome. And that's being stuck with low-grade equipment, which I've been stuck with since the beginning. But I'm doing what I can with the low-grade equipment I have. Like before, I was doing actually pretty well because I was thinking of ways of how to make videos that seemed to be good to me and good to my parents and my relatives. Now I'm stuck with even lower grade equipment because I'm stuck with this thing right here that is almost useless half the time, but it works. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to make YouTube videos. But yeah, don't know where I was bringing this conversation, so yeah, I think I just ended it off at a weird spot. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop this thing again because, like, my God, how long has this video been going on? An hour and 11 minutes. Oh my gosh. Whoa. That is a glitch. Oh. Backup channel, backup channel, backup channel, backup channel. I have 5 of these. IDK. Wait, why am I not being loaded? Oh my gosh, my phone isn't working right. So you have 5 backup channels? I didn't know this. I feel like such an idiot. I have 5 of these. IDK. Why have so many of these? Yeah, that's my question. Bruh, back. Had it used the bathroom. mine in 1 in a trillion because feel Facebook equals Facebook. My God, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't see these. My phone is not working with me today. What is wrong with the phone? Oh my God! I had so many people. Jesus. You're welcome for having the window open. Oh, that's my sister. Ah, screw her. But I agree with you. Wait, why is my... Here, let me show you something. So this is... She's my hair. So let me show you something. You see that right there? Oops. Come on. Work. Come on, autofocus. There's stuff there. Autofocus. Ooh, closer. Come on. That's all I have. This thing shows 100 more things. Like 100. I have no idea why. Jesus. Proof. Yeah. So, I might have to call this video quits soon because YouTube's probably going to get pissed at me for having almost an hour and a half worth of a video. Anyways, I'm going to finish up the rest of this. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I know I'm ending it off so quickly, right? Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. At the end of this live stream, there'll be a link in the description of TED Talk, and you guys can see the video for yourself. I did not expect myself to talk and do this type of stuff today. This was honestly a new threshold to my YouTube channel that I never done. So yeah, and if you guys know, I have an older YouTube channel that hasn't been used in a while, and it's called GVlogger27. Yeah, GVlogger2744. Oh, instead of 2 G's, it has 1. But yeah, GVlogger2744, old channel, but in a couple of days I might be bringing it back because I don't know, I might be bringing it back, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know because like it depends. Like I'm trying to make this my official all out channel, although it has gaming in it. But like my friend Alex keeps saying that like I should like split like my vlogging skills and my gaming skills away and try to create two different types of revenue. Because my gaming channels, the way of how that works really doesn't match with what's his name. Oh, now I'm getting more stuff. M Summer, cool. Because of Relon ISG. Oh, well, why did I get those? How did I get those? Why is this thing working like this? Oh, I have another person on. Okay, well, I guess I'll leave it on for a little bit longer then. If I keep getting viewers like these, alright, I'll leave it on for another. I guess. Alright, I'll leave it on for another. I'll leave it on for another like 10 minutes. Okay. You guys can hear this. I'm leaving it on for another 10 minutes. I'm gonna finish something, I guess. Theme is clearly explained. What is this? Let's enter both. Alright. Anyways, as I'm done with the work, I guess I can talk with you guys now. So yeah, the odd time. I did not expect this YouTube channel to go in this direction. My God, like the I'm astonished. Actually, I did not expect. I used to always be such a mellow guy who usually just talk about crap. Now I ended up actually talking about something that meant something. Oh, sorry for the beard here. It's very odd. Oh, what's this? Cooling off? Mrs. Cooling? Oh, she has office hours now. That's my English teacher because I still go to school. Thank you, Kill Joker. Yeah, I told you. I have an old channel. I think the last thing I put on it was about a book that I've read a while ago. It's Killing Patton. You know me, I'm a big history buff. Big history buff. I can talk to you all day about history if I wanted to. You know, I got World War II and Hitler and World War One, about the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand with Austria-Hungary and Germany, the United States, all that. I can even talk about the American Revolutionary War, how King George the 16th, I think, yeah, King George the 16th was taxing us because of the 7 years long war that happened back in, what was it, 1760s? I don't remember the age, but yeah, those times. And we had the French, who helped us in a way. Without the French, well, I wonder actually, because like we had help from the French, because like the United States, the number one thing we needed for our independence was a navy, and we didn't have that. We had the manpower, but we just didn't have the navy. But I think English language words. I think I wonder what happened if the French didn't support the United States back in 1775. I don't think we would have made it because, like, then their navy would have decimated us. Not decimated us, but you know what I mean. Didn't just all sorts of bullshit. But yeah, English shit. Like I said before, I'm a big history buff. If you guys ever want me to, people from my state are the main people to help with them. You know what? You're not lying. West Virginia. Oh, don't make me sing that West Virginia song, Country Road. But yeah, another fun fact for you. Wait, no, it's life. Cause like it's that. Did you call for me, Abby? No. Anyways, it's that life. He's from Ohio, which I live up in Michigan. You know, the Great Lakes state. He lives down behind. Well, down here's my state. This is where Ohio is on the bottom. I live like 2 hours. I live like 2 hours away from the Ohio border, anyways. So but no, I don't. No. Oh, that's my mom. I live like probably almost a day's worth. No. probably no 4 or 5 hours away from the Ohio border, depending on if you're going on car. But anyways, he lives in Ohio, which Ohio was the main place for the Indian American War, which is how my home state became a part of the United States. It was owned by the Indians. My home state, good old Mitten right here, was owned by the Indians in the beginning of the United States. After God, there was a lot of wars. There was a war up in Florida, another Indian war. Although Spain still owned Florida, but then something happened. I don't know how. And then I know if you live in West Virginia, I don't remember. Didn't we buy West Virginia from Napoleon? Because 1860s Napoleon era, he invaded Spain, which owned half of our country, and then he didn't have any need for half of the stuff in there. So that's what I've been hearing. I may be wrong, but yeah, because my home state is the 26th state of the United States, which would probably make Ohio the 25th or maybe, because they were annexed before me. Well, my state. So I'm a 26th state, which is pretty cool. People from my state are the main. Oh, West Virginia. Oh, so you were one of. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. You are one of the main people. Because you are West Virginia. I'm a fucking idiot. Yes. If you can, find a baseball bat as an emoji and just spam that button in my thingamabobber, please. 100 years. Yeah, 100 years. But yeah, I forget. Wasn't because we got Boston, we got Rhode Island, we got New York. New York was a part of it. And then we did have Virginia. And a lot of places. Yeah, so you were one of the main people who fought in the Revolutionary War, and one of the main states in the Revolutionary War. And the number one thing I like looking at in my life is just here. I'm 17, right? Born back in 2002. I look back at my years and how my human species, our human species, the entire world itself, how it evolved into back in my year. I think the Xbox itself, the North and the South wanted is. It's kind of funny. The North and the South wanted is. Yeah, but it's cool here because I look back in the past, not about my life, but about the evolution of our technology. How in the beginning, when I was born, all we had was the PlayStation 2 and the first Xbox. A couple of years later, we had the PlayStation 3. Yeah, and then let's not forget about the DS. I love the Nintendo DS. Oh my gosh, the thing was so beautiful. Us. Oh, wanted is us. People from my state are the main people that helped the American Revolution. West Virginia, yeah, I know that. No, we were fought over for hundreds of years. Wait, you mean that you were fought over by who? Wait. Were you, because the United States wasn't only made up of Great Britain and French, they were made up of a bunch of different countries too, like the Netherlands. Were you fought for it from the Netherlands too? I forget. I'm trying to picture that map that I had to almost memorize for an American Revolutionary War test. God, I forget. What is she? Abby, are you killing zombies? Silence. God. Anyways, I like looking back at my past though, not my life's past. Everyone, America, West Virginia was needed. Yeah, all of our states are needed. Without these states, government. The number one thing I like about our government system is, I mean, I hate it too, but it's always cool how our government systems, our taxes go to the state itself and then to the schools or just whatever the hell else we live with. That too. All right. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call this one even war. Yes. I swear to the Lord. I don't know. Okay, I got a question for you. Which state do you think was the best in World War II? I'm sorry, I look Amish, don't I? I hate this beard. It's so weird. I need to shave it. But which person you think was more, what is the word that I'm looking for? More aggressive, I guess, in World War II? Like, because, like, every state has their own, personality, I guess, if I say that correctly. Like, if I went into World War II from Michigan, I'd be, like, enjoying it because of the games, but then also terrified because of the death. So, yeah. War is hell. God, actually, let me say something. War is hell. War is fun. War is adventurous. War is. Oh, God, I'm trying to even. This is from Dwight D. Eisenhower, the guy who commanded the American top brass back in World War II. He said something. Really? I no, but that was the Manhattan Project. GTA Between Love the Stream. Thank you. West Virginia. Hey, I don't remember. I never heard about this. Did West Virginia actually help make the atomic age? I don't remember this. Well, then again, it was called the Manhattan Project. It wasn't helped by the Michigan. Well, my home state is the dumbest state on earth. Well, not the dumbest state on earth. We have some intelligent people, but we're not that dumb. We're not that great. Yeah, I've had. Oh, you've had West Virginia history. No wonder why. I have been trying my damnedest because, like, next year I have a choice to either get into like art or get into my home state's history, my Michigan history, and like I really want to go there because like I want to know a lot about my home state. I only know like I was once owned by the Indians, and then we had a war up in Ohio with the Indians, and then I was annexed. Well, I am not the entire Michigan state. I'm just saying I know a little bit about Michigan because like I've lived here for 17 years and I've been through schools, like 3 different schools here. So yeah. God, I really wish I had. Just so hearing that from West Virginia, from you having that. So like, were you actually one of the guys who were you one of the 13 states who colonized? When the when we decided to grant independence from the British Empire back in 1770, was it 17? I think it was either 1774 or 1775 when when we had independence. I forget. But I think it was I don't know. Sorry for this. Yeah, actually broke off from Virginia. Oh yeah, just like Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland. So we were an extra. So we are an extra state. Yeah, I guess we. Yeah, are you an extra state? Because we have. Well, we do. I do know this. We have northern and southern Michigan, but like not as in like cut in half. So yeah, I guess that. But does northern and western Virginia, are they considered are those two considered a state by themselves, or are they counted as one state since they're same named and they're probably in the same spot? I don't know that. And my internet was shit. Yeah, I have nothing here. Why is it working there but nothing here? Oh, do I have to reset this? Hold on, I'm gonna try something. What is this? THT. Oh. Why is how do you exist? How that no. No, Dr. Phil, go away. What am I looking at? This matches with nothing. Moisums. And thank you for liking the stream. If I didn't say that, I'm sorry. Thank you for liking my stream. 3 different states. It's because of slavery. I didn't think of that. I thought it was just like, oh wait, that's weird. So like, cause I was hearing on wow, I actually got likes. Cause I was hearing on a video game, a Civil War game. Yes, I know a lot about the Civil War too. The Union and the Confederates. I was hearing cause like, God, I'm losing my head again. Cause like Texas was trying to become a state right around the Civil War, and like they were tied up both with the Union and the Confederates, and they kept trying to become a state in the middle of this war. And the Union is like the actual United States, and the Confederate is like the slavery different version of the United States. So then like we postponed them because like we were in fear of like we would have to split Texas, as in like northern Texas and southern Texas, which doesn't look like a good mix. But I never. So then we postponed that until the end of the war, until the end of the Civil War. And then they became a state, and everything was happy. But I didn't know that Virginia got cut off because of the. So you mean that was Virginia an actual slave state, or was it like one side of it was slave, or the other one, on the other side was slave? Or was it like mostly free slave state, but it was forced to be cut because of like the Confederate and the Union's duels and all that? I don't. Me don't speak English today. Okay, my mindset just went down the drain. I focused all my brain power on speaking on everything. Virginia was a slave. Whoa. Wait, this message is why? Yeah, show this. It's okay. Virginia was a slave. Oh, Virginia was a slave state. West Virginia was free. Oh, that makes sense. Because slavery. Yeah, when you tried to text that, my thing was asking for a verification about that, because I don't know if YouTube likes this type of stuff. But yeah, YouTube, if you're watching this live stream, it's not about slavery. It's history. It's history, YouTube. Come on. Wish I had a clock with me so I can do that weird dank meme or whatever like they call it. But yes, I love a good talk of history. Oh yeah, for those of you who didn't know, I have a Discord now. It's literally just my YouTube channel name. I'll see if I can find it again. I've had this Discord for a while now. Alright, I can't show you because of my friend. Ender Alpha, if you're watching this, why did you send me these pictures? I can't go back to the home screen. Yeah, it's literally called this. Right here. Autofocus. Focus. Focus on the phone. Whatever, it's called my YouTube channel. God damn it. Yeah, so it's called my YouTube channel, and good things. Ugh. Alright. Anyways, I gotta end this one here. This was a long video. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Thank you, Kill Choker Kid King 2, for talking to me about your history. Like, my God, I had no idea, because I know where Virginia is. It's like on the father's side. I don't even, because like, this, I don't know, honestly. Blah. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. Thank you, Killer Joker Kid King, for telling me some new things about history. I had no idea about that stuff. That was pretty cool, actually. And I had no idea that West Virginia actually helped create the atomic age and bomb Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Well, no, they didn't. They helped create the bombs, but they didn't tell the president to go bomb those two countries up in Japan, which was the most worstest thing on earth. But then also we had no choice. You know, still till this day, we still debate about like if we should have dropped the bombs or invade, because those are the only two options we had. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. It was an odd threshold for me today. I had no idea I would push myself this hard. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like, subscribe, comment after the stream and tell me what I did wrong. The link in the description about the TED Talk video. Well, it will be in the description at the end of this live stream. Link in the description about the TED Talk video. That way you can watch it yourself and, you know, read up on everything that either you missed or like you couldn't hear or anything. So yeah, this is fun. I must admit, this was fun. I haven't had this much fun making a live stream in a long time. So yeah, see ya. Goodbye, I guess. But yeah, goodbye, and I'll see you on my next one. Goodbye.